When's the best time to jump in? That's the secret question. So with that said, let's get started.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. It's time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker.
Hey there, it's your boy Mark Evans. DM coming to you live. Give you guys a second to hop on. I want to share some stuff with you guys. Got my boy mystery stuff back here. The money tree. That's what we all want, right? Anyways, thank you guys very much for being here. If you're watching the replay, make sure to watch us all the way through. I got something special to share with you. I'm so excited and honored to be here today. As the saying, it's time to jump. When? Now. There's so many people. But guys, like you said, when it feels scary to jump, that's when you jump. Otherwise, you'll be staying in the same place your whole life. What's that saying? If you don't want what you want, quit doing what you're doing to get it. So as I'm sitting here in beautiful Parkland, Florida, a lot going on. Getting ready to head out tomorrow, actually, for 5 days. No cell phone, no internet. I'm hanging out in Lake Powell with a buddy of mine and their family, and my family's going. But I'm sitting here thinking about like what keeps people from succeeding at the highest level. And the number one common theme I constantly see is when they're presented an opportunity, they freeze up. They're scared. Everyone wants to be Tom Brady until it's time to be Tom Brady. By the way, it's easy when it's easy, as they say, right? It's easy when it's easy. What you do when you hit resistance, what you do when that thing in your brain's like, don't do it. You're too busy. You're overwhelmed. You're scared. Maybe it's a scam. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that, right? You create this story in your head. By the way, that's your old, you're going back. You're reflecting to your past. By the way, sometimes this is good for you. Most of the time it's not, especially when it's an opportunity, but you're like, it's too good to be true. What if it's a scam? I don't have time. I'm too busy. I'm overwhelmed. Everything I already said. And then all of a sudden the opportunity goes by. And then you're going to sit in your rocking chair saying, I wish I should have, could have. You're going to sit far away via Instagram or Facebook or wherever you social media at. And you're going to sit there and watch the people grow. And you're going to wonder what their secret sauce is. Is it hard work? Is it, I'm working harder than them. I'm doing more than them and this and that. What it is they're actually doing the right work. And I'd say they're not working hard. They're just working hard on the right stuff. Kind of reminds me of the people out there talking about hard work, grind. Okay, cool. We're going to go dig a swimming pool today. You get a spoon. I'll even be generous and give you a tablespoon. And then I'm going to be on the other side of the town with a backhoe. Which one? They're both hard work, by the way. I got to take time out of my day to dig this hole for the pool. You're going to use a tablespoon. I'm going to use a backhoe. Which one do you think is going to get the job done quicker? The one I've invested the money to buy the proper machinery or rent it to get the job done. So many of you guys are out there and gals are working way too hard on the wrong things. Not to say, again, I want to be very clear. I'm all about hard work. I love it. I actually enjoy working, but I like working and getting massive results. So many of you are working to get very minimal results. Some of you have been in the game for many years, but your bank account doesn't reflect it. You always have the same bullshit conversation going on like, man, I wish I only had 10 grand to do X, Y, and Z. Well, if you've been in the game 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years or more, and you don't have 10 grand, it's not the game. It's the individual, i.e. you, in the game that's stopping you from making things happen. There's no secret to this. The secret is you get scared and you don't make the right decision when you're scared. You get frustrated or overwhelmed and you make certain decisions. You got to start checking your thought auditing. You got to start auditing where you're getting hung up at on the opportunity, the journey, through opportunity, through overwhelm, through frustration. You got to be prepared to succeed all the time. See, some people are like, yeah, I'm preparing to prepare. Dude, I'm prepared at all times. I'm prepared financially. My goal is to be prepared physically. My goal is to be prepared health, all this stuff. Too many of you are out here hoping everything goes perfect. Everything goes exactly as planned. Newsflash. I've never had anything go as planned, right? Yeah, it's only going to cost 100 grand on a rehab. It's always 120, 140, 150. I don't care how hard you budget. I don't care how hard you're on the job. What happens? You get overwhelmed. You get frustrated. You get confused. Your contractor screw you. This happens, that happens. Like, It's a process. That's why you got to prepare for the worst, expect the best, right? It's going to happen. Shit's going to hit the fan. But back to this whole thing, you got to jump when others don't, because that's when people stop. The 99% of the world, they get an opportunity presented to them and they talk themselves out of it. Is that you? Are you sick and tired of watching everyone else around you propel and exceed and grow and expand? While you sit there and you're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? I'm doing the work. I'm doing the cold calls. I'm talking to the people. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. The problem is what conversations are you having? See, in real estate, I can talk about this all day long, but in real estate, I know most of you, if you're in real estate or any business, you're constantly having the same conversations with the same people. How do you expand on that? How do you grow from that? What, add another person? Okay, cool. That's an addition expansion. And all you're doing is multiplying your problems, by the way, and adding issues to the situation. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Home Depot, I need to talk to every single person. What's going on? What's on the list? What project's that for? Oh, yeah, Elm Street. Okay, well, do they have any beef jerky or tools on that? Because I'm not paying for their jerky. I'm not paying for their Monster Energy drinks. I'm not paying for that shit. I'm paying. I just want to make sure it's the materials for the project. Don't act like you don't do it. I did it for years. Wrong problem. I was having conversations. I was busy as hell. I had 2 phones going. I was talking to the wrong people about the wrong stuff. My life doesn't look like that at all anymore. I'm talking high-level entrepreneurs. I'm talking to my COOs, my CEOs, my accounting department, my fiduciaries. I'm talking to other entrepreneurs that are having challenges. If you don't have new challenges, you're not growing at all. But yet you sit there and you think like you're trying to play to win, but the truth is you're playing not to lose. It's a different type of hustle. The hustle is really here. It's not here. It's not in your hands. It's in your brain. If you like the results you're getting in life, I'm not the guy to follow. I don't even like the results I get every day. Shit, 20 times a day I've already messed up. But I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep grinding. Grinding grinding is very relative, by the way. Keep pushing and keep hustling. These are all, you got to understand the context of the conversation. Remember, spoon or backhoe? How are you digging the pool? What pool are you digging with? Are you digging with the spoon? Are you digging with the backhoe? I know what I'm going with. So your mind is stopping you from succeeding. For today, example, at 1:00, we're going to launch the yacht trip with me. It's $5,000. Oh my God, who would ever pay $5,000? First of all, it costs $30,000 to rent it. That's what I pay. And you're only paying $5,000. Why? Because I'm selling 10 tickets and I'm making it a fair offer for the people that want to grow. My job as a mentor, as a leader, is to put the right people in the right room to get big shit to happen. So you think you're paying $5,000 to be in the room. That's partially correct. What I've realized when you're dealing with high-level people that are going places and moving forward, you're paying $5,000 for who's not in the room. Let me say it again. You're investing the $5,000 for who's not in the room. Because the truth is, you could talk to every king dingaling out there. They all have opinions. Now, keep in mind, they'll tell you, dude, 5,000 is a lot. Well, cool. Show me what investments you've made. Show me what kind of money you're making. Show me what kind of physical shape you're in. Like, share with me what you're doing in your life to tell me 5,000 is a lot of money. Because I can promise you, if $5,000 is a lot of money, you're hanging out with the wrong fuckers, for sure. $5,000 is nothing at all. You should have $5,000 in your house, multiple places. Again, that's about being prepared, by the way. Gold, silver, crypto, stocks, bonds, real estate, blah, 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 blah. Multiple places. But yet so many people are so busy talking, wearing Gucci, wearing cool shit and all that stuff, that they don't have the energy or the time, or they don't take the time and learn the stuff that I'm sharing with you about how to become a better human being. I want you to get stupid, filthy rich. Why? Because you can give back more. Today, I just made an investment. We sent the wire for $120,000 to the Caring House Project Foundation to complete the entire facility, the village that we talked about a month and a half ago. Today was the day. I made the investment. Now listen, it's scary if it's all about money, Because 120 grand, shit, I could do a lot of stuff with 120 grand. But I don't think I could do more than by giving it to people that's going to make their life different for the rest of their life and their children's life, etc. See, when you're presented an opportunity like today to hop on the yacht, or maybe a mentor's talking to you about a $25,000, $50,000. By the way, not all mentor programs are created equal. Not all coaching programs are. I don't know who you're talking to or not, but I can tell you in my world, if someone genuinely cares about your success, you got to get on board with them. If they have what you want, if they're able to guide you to get what you want by being direct and real and raw, and more importantly, has real business experience, not just someone who's read a book or a 21-year-old life coach that hasn't even lived life yet, right? Shit, I'm 43. I wouldn't even be a life coach. But it's a lot going on. You got to make the investment in yourself. And if you want to dig real deep, the biggest investment is here in yourself. Are you worth $5,000? Are you worth 10 grand? Are you worth 50 grand? Are you worth 100 grand? Are you worth $1 million or more? The answer is yes, 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 and yes. I know that, but do you? See, listen, I could share with you how to get, what's the saying? You can lead a horse to the water, but I can't make him drink it. Unfortunately, most people are too busy bitching and complaining about what they can't do as opposed to what they can do. You have the money in the bank. Shit, your STEMI check could pay for this, for God's sakes. You have, what? Like, when does it change? I'm coming to you with a real raw message because I talked to great people. Today I've been on the phone. I've talked to about 32 people today. And lots of people have the same bullshit excuses. They create this whole I'm kind of busy. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Eliminate that conversation. Well, $5,000 is a lot of money. Is it? You're 45 years old. How the fuck is $5,000 a lot of money? Sorry, I'm trying not to cuss so much. How is $5,000 a lot of money? Listen, if you're 12 years old, well, the truth is 12 years old probably have more money than a 45-year-old person these days. Money's different with these kids. I'm confused by my conversations. I talk to people like, dude, send me the link. Money is attracted to speed. Most of you will say it. You already know the answer. But most of you do the exact opposite when the opportunity gets in front of you. Money is attracted. Oh, well, hold on. I'm kind of busy. Isn't that a lot of money? But what about this? What about that? What actually do I get? You get 8 hours on a yacht with amazing people in my particular situation. My mastermind's 35 grand, about to be 50 grand a year, per year. One conversation, one connection away. Every one of us our trajectory could change drastically with one conversation, one connection. You're dealing with shit every day, just like I am. We all are. Who are you talking to it about? That's not judging you, that's genuinely wants to hear you. More importantly, wants to help solve your problem. That's what true entrepreneurship is. True leadership is solving the problem, even if it's something you don't want to hear, but you have to hear. If you're going the wrong direction and all your friends are like, good job, and you end up 5 years later in the wrong place, whose fault is it? At the end of the day, it's yours, right? You're around the wrong cheerleaders. You're around the wrong teammates. You're lacing up for soccer when you're at the game to play football. You're doing all the hard work. You're doing all the efforts, but you're in the wrong game. So much opportunities, so many variables. And yet these calls, 32 calls I've had today, a very small percentage will take action. They're like, yeah, send me the link. Yeah, let's go, man. I'm ready. And I sit back and I just watch their actions. Now, what's beautiful is the people take massive action. I promise you, I guarantee it. The people that see the link, click on it, boom, buy, and join, more importantly. See, the truth is, it all starts as soon as you commit in your brain. Once you commit, boom. Then you pay, boom. Now, all of a sudden, your brain goes to work. Got to get that $5,000 back. Oh, shit, I got to rearrange my schedule. Oh, man, it's on the 14th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I got to get there on the 13th. I got to get out of there on the 15th. You sit there and you got to plan your trip. Now, all of a sudden, you condense your time, just like I'm leaving for 5 days. My day today and for 3 hours tomorrow are going to be insane, but I'm committed to the results. I don't care how hard I got to work. The results will happen. I'm going to talk to 50, 60, 70 people today. I don't normally do that. But why am I doing it? Because my duty is to serve the people that are reaching out to me. My job is to help you. I don't want to do it. I got to do it. See, too many people are trying not to work. Too many people are trying to over automate. Too many people are teaching you what it takes to be successful that's never been successful. Success isn't always pretty. Very rarely is it pretty. You're not going to see most successful guys and gals hanging out, partying all day, sitting on the beach, smoking joints, drinking Coronas all day. Once in a while, you might see that, but don't think that's all the time. Very rarely is that the time, if ever. Because when you have a purpose and a passion so big, the last thing that's even on your mind is doing that shit. You don't even think about it. It's not even in your thoughts. Here's what's in your thoughts. What am I going to wake up and accomplish today? Where's my money? Where are we getting more money from? Who are we helping? Who are we serving? How are we getting there? What value can I bring to the market? But yet you'll sit there in your house or in your car, in your wherever you're at, and you'll make excuse after excuse after excuse. I swear on my life, when I was 18 years old, and I've done this multiple times, but 18 is very memorable for me. I didn't have a pot to piss in. Literally, I had no credit, no cash. I just graduated high school. I went to an event, a real estate event. I paid $2,500. I didn't have the money. I borrowed it from jobs. I was robbing from Paul to pay Peter, not hoping. It had to work. It didn't have to hope. It had to work because I had no other alternative solutions. My solution was results, period. Not, if it doesn't work, it's okay. I'll go to plan B, C, D, and F. I had to take the leap of faith. More importantly, I invested in myself. I knew I was worth $2,500 back then. That's all. I had to borrow that from my business. Literally, I think I probably had $2,600 in there. I had people working for me at the time, still do a lot of people. And I had to make the move. I had to make the decision. I had to make the investment. But I had to do all the work, commit, invest, results. Isn't that funny how that works? Just like when you grab that pizza, you're committed, you're going to eat it, and you're going to get results. Probably not the results you like. Financially, get around the right people. Have the right conversations. You've heard the saying, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It's not because one has more money, the other one has no money. It's because the shit they're talking about, the stuff they're growing. The poor are growing problems, the rich are growing solutions. It's that easy. It really is. The process is, how do you get in these rooms? How do you get in these environments? How do you get around people to support you? How do you get comfortable in an uncomfortable situation? I'm always uncomfortable. I'm the dumbest one in the room by far. I don't want to be the smartest one in the room. I want to acknowledge that I'm not the smartest one in the room. Create vulnerability. Share the real truth. Guess what? When you do that, people actually give you real feedback that can actually get you real results. Go figure. No one's peacocking. No one's talking shit. Everyone's there genuinely to help you get results. When you're in rooms like that or on a yacht like that, I don't care where it's at, wherever you're at, get in the right rooms and the right shit will happen. It's an amazing thing. I've met people, some of my best friends in my life today are from masterminds. Some of my best friends today go on the yachts with me that are growing multiple businesses. They met me with one business. Now they have 7, 8, 9 businesses or more. Not only do they have more businesses, but they have more employees that they're serving more families. Their employees are buying their dream homes, their dream cars, putting their kids in dream schools. More importantly, buying time, gaining your time back. Your time is really what you're going after. But yet you're squeezing the penny so hard Lincoln's nose is bleeding over there, thinking that you're doing something right because you're carrying your mom and dad, your grandma and grandpa's, and your friends' thought process about money. Money is simply a tool. Use the tool for yourself. Get in the rooms and get the results that you know that are like, do you understand? You'll get kicked out of the room eventually if you don't get results. If you hang out with someone that's 400 pounds, if you hang out with a group of people at 400 pounds and you're 180, what do you think's going to happen? If you hang out in a room with 10 people and they all make 50 grand a year and they complain about their jobs, where do you think that puts you at mentally, financially? Get in the rooms where people are doing shit, going places. It's sad to see amazing people sitting on the sidelines watching the most amazing time to be alive. Opportunities galore. The time is now. You've been saying tomorrow, next time, next time, next time, next time. Well, when is it going to be your time? I get it. I have kids. It's not convenient all the time. Who said it was convenient? Who said success is convenient? Reminds me of my son standing on the side of the pool. Jump in, Mark. Jump in, Mark. And he just stands there. He's scared. It's water. You take a bath every day, dude. Jump in the pool. So many of you standing on the side of the pool of opportunity, just watching. Scared of nothing, but scared of everything. You're scared of what your friends will say when you make the investment. You're afraid of what your family will think when you're sitting on this massive, $8 million yacht in Florida while they're up north freezing their ass off. You're scared of it. Truthfully, you are. You don't have to bullshit me. You're bullshitting yourself. I already know the truth. But Mark, you don't understand. I don't need to understand your excuses. You don't even understand them. You're just saying them because it's what protects your brain from creating non-massive results. If what you're doing is serving you, keep doing it. I think it's amazing. You know, it's even more amazing. Last time we did this event, 2 weeks ago, we had people come all the way from Utah, Arizona, etc. All over. Only 3 of the people were from Florida, and I'm one of the 3. Everyone else was from out of Florida. So your excuse is like, oh, I got to travel. Yeah, unless you got a yacht up in Nebraska or Ohio right now or whatever, and you got the people I'm bringing on there. Why wouldn't you want to travel outside your network? Get a new network. If you don't have net worth, you got to get a new network to get that has a net worth. That's how you do it. Why do you think country clubs exist? Why do you think big club, if you step back and look at it, it's so simple to understand how to get to the top, how to get to the next step, I should say, at least. Just get in the right rooms, get around the right people. I promise you, I guarantee you, if you're on the yacht with me April 14th, we're not talking about pay raises. We're not talking about vacation time. We're not talking about this person or that person. We're talking about where we're at and where we're going and how we're getting there. And we're going to talk about solutions of getting there quicker. We're going to talk about opportunities that exist that you don't even know exist. How I'm able to generate 200-300% returns over the last 2 years on different investments. Not all my portfolio, but a percentage. More importantly, it's not about me. It's about the guys and gals in that room on the yacht, hanging out, smiling, eating amazing food, having amazing drinks on an amazing vessel with an amazing view. We'll pass billions and billions of dollars of real estate. You'll see billions of dollars of boats. There's yachts out there, $150, $250 million rolling around. This is normal. See, everyone talks about the new norm. Well, every year, every day, every week, I'm trying to get a new norm. My norm, where I grew up, is sitting there working for $35,000, $50,000 a year, complaining about nothing. That would be my norm of how I grew up. I'm not knocking it. It's the truth. It's the reality. Until I change, nothing will change. Won't change for me or anybody. Definitely ain't changing for you because that's what matters. If you want to get to the next level, get in the right rooms, get with the right people, make amazing things happen. Get on this yacht. Last time we had a jet broker. I actually just sent him $47,000 for a flight. True story. Adam, just sent it to him. Flying out tomorrow on it, right? Met amazing people. Got my boy, Mike out of Utah. He'll be part of the DM family. I got my boy Matt, runs multiple 8-figure companies from Fresno, now in Florida here. We got, guys, amazing entrepreneurs in real estate, other businesses. This is how you learn. Best way to learn is to get in other rooms where not everyone's talking about the same problem. Hey man, I have a problem getting money. Yeah, everyone in real estate does. Hey, but my problem is I'm chartering jets. My average client's spending $2 million a year. Do you think their problem is money? Their problem is placing money for safe and consistent returns. Well, guess what? Do you think if you put those two together, you could probably access more money to solve your problem? Huh. Hey, man, I'm not sure how to do this, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Hey, that's what I do. I'll help you for free, or I'll hook you up with my guy. Boom, 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 text, two texts, one solution, one conversation, one individual away from a whole nother place in business. This is relationship capital at the highest level. That's why I do this. I'm not doing it to make 20 grand. I can make 20 grand way easier today. I'm doing it because I'm going to have 11 new friends that I'm going to build trust, rapport, relationships, and more importantly, relationship capital, because they're going to get so much value out of it that they cannot not want to do more stuff with me and the guys in the room. So when you really understand the big purpose, you understand the meaning behind the effort. Too many of you are out there talking the game, not in the game. And I'm watching you. I know who you are when you're like, yeah, man, I want to go. Oh, it's 5,000. Oh, geez, 5 grand. What? For only 8 hours? Seriously? You think 5 grand's the problem? You think 5 grand's the problem? I don't know about you, but we only have one shot in this thing called life. One shot. Unless you know something I don't know. But it's only one shot with my wife, my kids, your family's watching you. They might not even understand what the hell you're up to. That's fine. But I can tell you right now, they're watching. They're going to see you push, get scared, get overwhelmed. But more importantly, how you act or react, what you do when this thing happens. It's going to happen. It's happening now. But if every year it goes by and you're not getting more financially wealthy, hanging out with new friends, like, dude, people call me like, Evans, you've changed. Hell yeah, I've changed, dude. It's been 30 days since we talked. Why haven't you? I'm changing every hour, every day. My network's getting bigger. My conversations are getting tighter. My connections are getting deeper. Every day. In June 21st, I'll be in the game of business for 25 years. See, too many people are quitting so easy. They give up on their dreams. They give up on their goals. They give up on their everything because it's easy to stop. In your brain, it's easy. See, it's the opposite for me. It's easy to keep moving. It's way easier than quitting for me. I'm quitting when I die. That's when I quit. And the truth is, I won't even quit then. Why? Because I have amazing fiduciaries. I have amazing investment strategy for when I do pass, that my legacy, my name keeps living forever. It's so much bigger than just making money. It's about giving, expanding, and growing. You are valuable. You have so much more value than you even give yourself credit. I hope to see you on the yacht. I really do. It's only $5,000. It's laughable. Guys have already done 6-figure conversations and deals in the making 2 weeks ago. What's this look like 5 years from now? Millions of dollars will be generated on one boat trip for 8 hours for only $5,000 a person. The question is, are you going to be one of them or not? I don't know the answer, but I'm just here to tell you the conversations I'm having are absolutely mind-boggling. Grown adults, if they made as much money as they did excuses, they'd be billionaires. It's always something. It's never in their control. Mark, you don't understand. I'll see what I can do. How's that thinking or thought process serving you today? When do you realize, what am I doing with myself? Get around the right guys and start learning how to think differently. By the way, this is a process. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, but it starts with a commitment. It starts with an investment in yourself. I don't care if it's with me or someone else. Find someone, invest. That's the solution to your problem. If you're in a problem, that's the solution. I'm telling you the secret. Pay to solve the problem because it's just money. Comes and goes. But the time that you're putting yourself through all this pain and agony and stress and suffering, it's all that time. A week, a month, a year, multiple years, some of you, most of you. One day. What if that day is today? I'm going to post the link below. We have a handful of tickets left. We can only sell 11 max. Some have already been sold. You'll see on the checkout page how many tickets are available. Snag one, $5,000. Show up to the boat. Be ready. The opportunity's now. I don't care if you're a finance guy. I don't care if you're a real estate investor. I don't care if you're a jet broker. I don't care if you own the jets. I don't care. I was talking to a couple athletes today that may be attending. One just had his knee replaced, so it's going to be a little rough on the waters because his knee. Massive NFL athlete. So I have, social guys, people that have massive social influence, multiple companies, not just social people, but like real companies, many tens of millions of dollars going on and real practical, down to earth life business. Here's one thing I can tell you about success. What you think it is, if you're not successful for whatever that means, it looks way different in reality. You'll gain an insight that you've probably never seen before hanging out on a boat like we'll be hanging out on a 116-footer. $8 million yacht. Just hanging out, great conversations with great people. Great things are bound to happen. And if not, we just throw you overboard. Sort of joking. But no, in all seriousness, you got to invest in yourself. You got to have fun. If you don't invest in yourself, you're not getting the results you want, and or you're working harder than you have to. There's people out there that would solve your problem in a nanosecond conversation. If you could share it openly, I would bet the majority of people watching this, their community or their friends they went to high school with or their family members that they can't share. Who you share your goals with? Like, yo, dude, and by the way, it's okay to have problems with this stuff. We all do. But the problem is if you don't try to solve the problem and get around people to help you get past the problem and go find new problems. I run a thing called the DM family. We have 33 guys in there, and we did a challenge recently of how much you want in your bank account in 5 years. A lot of guys, very successful, are having a problem putting a number on there. Why? Because it may become real, but more importantly, it may not become real. So it starts creating a mental challenge. It's like the 700-pound phone, right? When you're first time calling, the phone weighs 700 pounds, it's too heavy to pick up. You just avoid it, right? You go away from it. Get close to it. Get involved. Absolutely, Anthony. The who, not how, right? Time is now. I'm coming to you because I care. If I didn't care, I'll just keep grinding on the calls, which I'm going to do right after this. But I need to see you on the yacht. If you're serious and you're following me, I've given, first of all, you can listen to my podcast show. That's a multi-million-dollar education for free. I'm not touting my own horn. It's the truth. I've spent millions of dollars on myself, investing constantly. Dude, like I said, I just spent 46 grand, 47 grand to hang out with a guy that we're doing some big stuff. Going out there, that's an investment. That's not a cost. Most people are like, dude, 47 grand for a trip. Geez, that's just the flight. Because I'm worth it. My family's worth it. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to make more money from that 5 days than I made in the last 5 years. It's not going to happen in 5 days. The conversations take place in 5 days. And then the groundwork, we expand both of us. We both win. See, most of you think if I get wealthy, you don't get wealthy. Well, it's just like sun. If you're in Texas and you go outside and get the sun, and I'm here in Florida and I go outside and get sun, we both get sun. There's no shortage of sun if the sun's out. Just because I get sun doesn't mean you can't. Just because I make more money doesn't mean you can't make more money. The truth is we both can make more money, which will help more. You can do whatever you want with yours. I know what my goals are. Money doesn't hurt you. It helps you. It helps you get to the next level. It helps you secure a better future for your family. It buys you time. Buys you time to do the stuff you need and want to do. I hope to see you guys on the yacht April 14th. We're about to see who's serious and who's not. I hope you see this message before the ticket's gone and you can get a ticket. There's only 11 total. I don't know how many's left, but maybe 6 or 7. Whatever the number is, take action. It will all work itself out. You're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared. You're going to be chaos. It's going to be chaos for a minute because you got to book the tickets. You got to get to the hotel. My team will help you, guide you there. But just make the decision and execute. When you do that, that's when the universe wakes up and says, hey, they're trying. They're giving it. Let's help them out. But you get opportunities and you pull back. Get opportunity and pull back. When do you just lean into it and just move forward? I hope it's today. See the link below. Check it out. Hope to see you guys on the yacht. Make the investment in yourself. Appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys for all your support. If you guys need anything, hit me up. Appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day.
I'm Mark Evans DM. I'm here to help and teach them what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question Mark Evans when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. From a small town in Ohio, so I know how it is. Did not come from a lot of money. I remember as a kid, wanted to make 100 racks. Didn't see no one making more than that. Graduated high school with a 1.8. They should've held me back. I hope my principals and teachers are alive just to witness this. I'm my own boss. I'm out here running 2-8-figure businesses. I can walk away from it all and I'll be good, but I've been called to help people just like y'all learn the game. It's time to ball. Everybody chasing the money, but I'm not chasing the money. I'm out here chasing the purpose, yo. I've been working my whole life. What got us where we at isn't gonna get us where we wanna go. So it's time to push, time to learn, time to grow. I'm Mark Evans DM. I'm here to help and teach them what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question Mark Evans when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. I'm Mark Evans here. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. DM project.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.